Good morning, everybody. Pastor Stitch, Narrow Path Christian Church, BC, Bay City, Michigan. Welcome to the Biker Devotional. Today is September 23, 2025. We're going to look at verse 12 of Proverbs 23. If you've been paying attention, we're looking at what Solomon is teaching about what discipline is. In verse 12, it gives us a real, something that's been in my mind for a while. And as God's been bringing me through this, looking for the discipline and what it is, he's tying some things together for me. Today, in verse 12, it says, apply yourself to discipline. Listen to the words of knowledge. Don't withhold discipline from a youth. If you beat him with a rod, he will not die. Strike him with the rod, and you will rescue his life from Sheol, or the grave. That's verse 12 through 14. Apply yourself to discipline and listen to the words of knowledge. It almost could be read, as you listen to the words of knowledge, as you gain wisdom, put it into action, because that's what discipline is putting correct things in place in your life. And even if it hurts, it's not going to kill you, but it's going to make you stronger. It's going to cause you to turn and go in the right direction. It's going to give you more opportunities. Solomon reminds you and I, and specifically his sons, to apply the words of knowledge into their lives, put it into action, and call it discipline. If you hear something, you hear a correction, but you don't do anything about it, there is no action, therefore no discipline. And if you're in the position of giving that knowledge and that wisdom, then don't be afraid to make it real. Now, sometimes we don't necessarily like these statements of truth, but they are real. Much like when Paul tells the church in Corinth, I have no meat for you. I've got to feed you milk. 1 Corinthians chapter 3, by the way, if you need to go look that up. So that whole book, 1 Corinthians, that talks about all the spiritual gifts, Paul is talking to them about operating and using milk. Just something to think about. Apply yourself to discipline. Listen to the words of knowledge. Put those words into action in your life. Call it discipline and learn from it and apply it. God's tying some things together for me. I don't know when he's going to allow me to dump it all on you, or if he's even going to allow me to do that. But I do know this. He is giving it to me as a great inspiration for my life. And I am excited for the changes that are coming. Excited for the idea that I can apply this knowledge in my life, knowing it's loving correction, discipline. It is good instruction. And my life can change even more for the better. something for you to think about today. I love y'all. Hope you have a great day. God bless.